Hello, welcome to Bovine 2022. I'm here with Joe Burke from Bord Bia. Joe, can you tell us about the Bord Bia Beef Market Tracker, please?
So the Bord Bia Beef Market Tracker is a tool that we use in order to improve, to some extent, the transparency that we have within the beef sector, particularly with regard to the prices that are being paid for Irish cattle on an ongoing basis.
Okay, and how did it come about?
So the Beef Market Tracker was developed in 2019. It followed a difficult period in the Irish beef sector. There had been, to some extent, a breakdown of trust between our processors and our producers, and this was a way that we found that we were able to maybe portray the facts in a better manner than we previously would have done.
So it's all about price transparency and trying to bring price transparency to farmers?
Absolutely, it's all about price transparency. So one element, as we would have always traditionally done, focuses on a comparison between our three prime male cattle in our major markets, so the UK and continental Europe, and comparing our prices here with those ones. The limitation of that is that our three male cattle only account for approximately 7% of the total animals that are slaughtered nationally. And in fact, when we look at it in a slightly more detailed way, when we look at a price, if we look at a composite price, and a composite price is looking at all of the different categories, all of the different grades, and basically an average price for all of them. And we compare that then with its export benchmark price, which is a comparator that we developed that essentially equates to if Irish farmers were to sell their animals at the prices that are prevailing across all of our export markets. So it's weighted according to Irish beef export markets, and the prices prevailing there, effectively it would equate to, on a weekly basis, what farmers would receive if they sold their cattle in each of those markets in the right proportions. So they can see then, well, am I getting a price which is equivalent to those markets and to the returns coming back for Irish beef, for example, or is it falling somewhat below that?
And directly then from the farmer, what are the benefits for individual farmers from the tracker?
So feedback that we have gotten about the tracker has been that it has given farmers more information, and certainly that is something that is positive from a farmer's point of view, that they know what is the actual situation out in the market. It gives them better transparency if market conditions are positive, or indeed if they are negative and decreasing. They can track that and compare Irish prices with the key market conditions. So it's given them more information, more transparency, and I think a better evaluation overall as to how the market is performing.
Very good, a great tool for price transparency then. Thank you very much, Joe.